that aren't done anything. They're sitting out there.
Yeah, I was gonna cook those, and I was gonna cook them not ready, so you can eat those. Because I know you don't eat something.
All right.
So you eat those not ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'll cook those not ready, and then I'll cook them.
Hey, yo, Rick, hold on
with,
for a
like,
minute, Rick.
mashed potatoes with
Yo, Rick, you hear me?
gravy and
I don't think he here right now. That's cool. No, I ain't done.
Okay.
Are you okay? You hear me? Okay. All right. I just looked.
All right. We ready?
Oh, yeah, y'all hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was on TV. I just think, oh, Ricky Brown, he like, doing that football though.
Yeah. That's why, man. I'm glad you're here, Parker, because I didn't know if you remembered from the last show that I was like, yo, Parker, man, let's get in, let's do this NFL because you know your football, and I know it's me and Ty always going at it with this whole Cowboys and the Eagles thing. That's whatever, but. Yeah, man, I'm glad you brothers was able to get in because I haven't been in touch with y'all. This has been a busy week for me, so I haven't. Usually I do a Friday show, but I wasn't able to do it this Friday. The kids was finishing up fall baseball and everything, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, glad everybody's here. Hit the like button, you're in, and I still want to do an episode tomorrow at the arcade. Where we focus mostly on gaming. We had a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. Oh, yeah, because I got to bring something up that might do pretty good for Xbox when during that Black Friday, though.
Oh, listen to Parker.
You got a bundle, I
He's
believe.
objective, so we're going to hear his objectiveness.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, what is it, like, with that Series S being bundled with Modern Warfare over the Black Friday, though. So I think that could sell pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a way for them to do the end around on that marketing deal with Sony, which is it's dangerous, but it's
It comes down to this now with more consoles like Best Buy got a special like event for like Total Tech members where you could have a chance to purchase like the PS5 and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like the 31st. Probably like it might whenever though, they do something like that. But like that Series S with the Modern Warfare 2, that's going to take off for 300. Well, probably be cheaper than 300. It might be 300 with the Modern Warfare, which people to go and do that though. Feel me?
Yes, sir. Now,
go ahead.
What we gonna do? We gonna start the NFL off. We all know now. We don't usually preview the Thursday game. Me and Ty just focus on the Sunday, Monday games. Because Thursday, Rick's busy. But last week. There was hey Ty, do you keep the you know what? Somebody moved the freaking paper off I had the first paper where Ty had the Packers, I took the Commanders. Ty had the Giants, I took the Jaguars. We both took the Jets. He took the Texans, I took the Raiders. He took the Chiefs, I took the Niners. I think I took the Steelers over the Dolphins. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Steelers got thumped. I think the Steelers got smoked last week.
No, I don't think they did it. Oh, you might have did get smoked.
Yeah. They don't take the Dolphins, didn't they?
I'll say something about the Steelers though. Hey man, if you could offer some draft picks to possibly get Lamar Jackson over there with Baltimore, if he's not want to stay with you, I'll look into that.
Well, here's where Baltimore is going to hurt themselves with the whole Lamar Jackson. I'm glad we're starting off with the Lamar Jackson story because me and Ty touched up on it last week. I think they missed their opportunity to pay him and to save on the cap hit that they were going to take by signing him, because now, he's having a good year. He's bet on himself. Do you want to lose a guy like that to free agency? Do you want to start all over? Drafting a quarterback. You don't want to do that. But
here's the thing. I think what they would have to do was best for him. It's possible he might leave. So what? I will franchise him. That'll give you enough time. You can't work out a long-term deal.
He said he ain't playing. Stop.
He
said he ain't playing.
Yeah.
If you franchise,
No. Let me finish though. Where they could franchise and buy him some time, if not for a long term, at least you'll be able to trade him.
Yeah,
and get some assets,
yes, absolutely. You'll be able to trade. But now here's the problem with that. if you trade him now under that salary cap tag, you are going to have dead money the next season. Because see, the NFL is not like the NBA. You know, you got to consume that cap hit now. So people
That's all
can't
right.
just dump
Yeah.
salaries. You know, so one
Yeah.
team can't say, "Oh, I'm a dump salary under this team," and no, they hold you accountable for that shit. So it's almost like he's still playing for that team the next year, because you know once they sign that, you know, whatever that franchise tender will be, let's say it's going to be like $30 million, whatever it is, 20 million, something like it's going to be something outrageous, because it's a 1-year deal, guaranteed money. So you know it's not going
So
to
you
be.
get for that 1 year though, basically. See?
Yeah, but
Look, man.
yeah, it is true. But they're gonna
But
get a
at the
whole
same
bunch
time,
of draft picks.
what I'm saying is they do that, and they also be getting proper picks back also though. So at least you know he won't be going for nothing basically.
That sound good, Parker, but you got to think about it. Just because you trade him don't mean he going to play there or stay where he at. So who going to take that risk?
You got some teams that would take the risk away. He could probably be.
Well,
probably have, like,
but
maybe,
I think the deal
Yeah,
will
but-
probably. Yeah, hold on. But I wanted to say this before you answer the question. That deal is probably going to be predicated on him signing an extension with that said team. Like nobody.
Yeah.
See, the NFL is different. They're not going to take a guy on rentals like the NBA and baseball do. They're going to be like, look, we'll trade for him, but he has to sign this contract.
Okay.
All from X amount of years.
Possibly a perfect situation, like would be probably say the Dolphins. They have weapons over there. It's in South Beach. I think he'll you know won't mind that.
But
Hell,
they got Tua though.
The tour
like I
pack.
said,
I mean, listen, everybody knows that, well, Denver is screwed. They've been looking for a quarterback since Peyton Manning left up out of there. And everybody they tried to fit, even Peyton wasn't that good his last year there. Last few years there, he wasn't good.
Miami would be probably a better situation for him because they got a lot of speed. They geared to. I think they're more geared to win probably now more than Denver right now. And they got a good ass quarterback over there. It's not working out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. But I think people underestimate. You know who I think would make a run at Lamar Jackson, to be honest with you, is probably the Patriots. I think the Patriots are at a
It
point.
could though. Again, like I said, I say the Patriots and them South Beach, right? So like,
Or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh might take a swing.
I
at it.
remember I mentioned
Yep.
Pittsburgh earlier also.
Yeah.
Yep, so yeah.
I mean, listen, we know NFL quarterback or NFL starting quarterbacks don't grow on trees. So there is something to be said for a talent like Lamar Jackson. Like, imagine putting that dude with a team that has an ill-ass defense. And, you know, you just give him some kind of, give him an offensive line that can protect him from getting killed in the middle. You know, and I think he'll be a problem.
What about possibly? I don't know. Like Trey Lance got hurt. I don't know.
San Francisco, absolutely. Now,
Yeah,
but
some other teams though.
But I always
so
thought
Baltimore may not be in a bad situation as some people think though.
Yeah,
you know?
but I always thought San Francisco will be in the Tom Brady sweepstakes after this year, because that's his hometown. He's divorced now. Hell, Tom played another 10 years now that he's divorced. He don't care. He lost a woman. It's over. So I think Tom, being from San Francisco, with Trey Lance, not, you know, whatever, they're not sure on him. He's hurt. This is Jimmy G's last year there. You might see a little Jimmy G Tom Brady swap again, where, you know, maybe Jimmy G ends up back in New England and Tom Brady ends up in San Francisco, because, you know, Belichick been wanting Jimmy G back bad.
The thing though, like I look at this, I think offensively, Tampa Bay got better weapons probably than San Fran outside that tight end, right? You know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. And they off to a little rough start though, Tampa Bay.
Y'all know a sleeper team y'all know that might get in there is the Rams. The Rams might pull it if fucking what's his name keep playing the way he playing.
But you're right. But the Rams just signed Buddy to big money, and it'd be so much dead money that they couldn't consume that number, because put it this way, the Ravens would have to take back Stafford and all of those incentives that he gets on his contract as well. Maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe, I mean, it's big money too. It's almost the same amount of money Lamar's going to get. So if that's the case, then you might as well pay the man. You might as well pay him. Now, is he a little risky because he might, you know, run around a little bit and get hurt? Yeah, but that comes with every quarterback.
Yeah. So what games y'all do? I know it's gonna be a
Yeah,
big
that's
game.
good. All right, let's get to these games. Let's start off with the raggedy game nobody cares about. We got Jacksonville is playing Denver, I believe, in London today. I mean, Denver's trash. Russell Wilson's trash. I mean,
Both of them trash.
yeah, Jacksonville.
Oh,
Actually,
okay, he's not
Jacksonville.
playing well.
Actually, Jacksonville's not trash, Ty. I don't think they're trash. They just don't know how to finish games. Like, these dudes will have the lead, and then they forget how to play for the next freaking 13 minutes or so. And then they give it up. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with these dudes? Like, yo, I would have won some money on that Giants game, but these dudes went and freaking threw up all over themselves. I mean, Jacksonville, I think Jacksonville's going to be solid, years to come. Shout out to the Khan family who owns them, who also owns AEW Wrestling. So they got money, but somebody's got to come over.
It comes down to culture, though, right? Who wants to go to Jacksonville when you could go to South Beach and be more competitive than Jacksonville? See what I'm saying? That's what's gonna come down to. You got to really change the culture in Jacksonville.
Here's a nugget. In this game that we were talking about, the Denver Broncos against the Jacksonville Jaguars, did you know that the Broncos offense is 32nd in the league, bro? They're averaging 14 points a game. And their defense is first allowed in yards per play at 4.5. Yo, they are going to get smoked. Jacksonville's going to take
They don't get smoked necessarily.
I think Jacksonville smokes these dudes. I think Jacksonville is frustrated with the way that they've been finishing games, and they're going to take the anger out on
you just talk about that Denver defense, though. So I think it's probably like an ugly close game.
Yeah, they are the Denver defense. But when your defense is out there for 50, 60 plays, bro, because your offense ain't doing that, they get tired too.
Can they see if that defense forced any turnovers though? So I think it could possibly be a close game, ugly game.
And I can't tell you more. They're talking about. Are they talking about trading? My bad. Go ahead, say that again, Ty.
Nah, Jacksonville gonna win. Let's just be honest. Denver suck.
Now
Denver suck worse than Jacksonville.
Are they really trying to trade Bradley Chubb? They were talking about Denver was gonna put that dude on the block. I know they signed Randy Gregory to that big money from Dallas, and this dude's on injured reserve.
Yeah, Chubb. There'll be some tickets for Chubb, though. Guarantee you that. Because you could never have enough pass rushers, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's true. Especially near the end of the year. So, all right, I'm taking Jacksonville. Who you taking, Parker?
I think Denver might surprise. I think Denver might pull it out.
Oh, wow. Parker, my man.
What you mean? Jacksonville ain't giving no big reason to make them favorites or anybody. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen. Parker is the contrarian here, and Parker is going with Denver, who's given 4.5 points, by the way. So Parker is going with Denver. All right, the next game we have. This is an interesting game, and I say this is interesting because nobody saw Carolina doing what they did last week. Nobody saw that. I thought that that my man was gonna come out mad as hell and start yelling at people, using the F word, and all that other stuff. I thought Tom Brady was gonna be a beast. Man, that dude put up 3 points last week. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. So, I mean, I ain't even talking about, the, what's the name game? Baltimore game. We already know about that. They lost Baltimore. But the way they got embarrassed against Carolina, it made you think, like, man, is Tampa Bay really done? Like, what's going on with them? Like, is Tom really shot?
They keep losing, they will be.
Yeah, bro. I mean, and a lot of this, I hate when this happens. When you have a black head coach, and now it seems like people are saying, oh, he's lost the locker room. Oh, he can't coach the team. He doesn't have the team anymore. And this and that. Like, Todd Bowles is one of the better defensive coordinators in the NFL the last, 10 years. Him and Wade Phillips had, some of the best 34 defenses out there. And now all of a sudden you're telling me the man forget the coach? No, the defense is doing fine. They just gave up they got gashed in a run.
Or maybe Tampa Bay is not as good as they once was. That could,
I don't, you know what I think it is? I think when Tom Brady always needs somebody to keep him in check. That's just how it is. And Belichick kept him in check, and Bruce Arians and him used to quarrel a little bit, about the offense and all. And then once he wanted Bruce Arians out, Bruce Arians said, all right, fine, I'll step away. Now look at that offense, bro. It looks like straight trash right now. Straight trash. You got to be careful what you wish for. In this case, Tom Brady wanted Arians out of there, and look what he got.
Yeah, but it's still a long season. We see how stuff plays out. See what happens in December, though. Towards the end of December.
We'll see. Now, let's get back to the set game. You got Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta's been playing solid. They haven't been embarrassed this year. Carolina pulled out the freaking rabbit out of the hat They got a team wheeling, a guy going through divorce, going to lose about $30 million. You know, that weighs on a dude. But
That's what I was gonna say, but y'all kept talking, but y'all gotta realize that man under a lot of pressure right now. His wife trying to kill him, the players trying to kill him.
Yeah.
That man under a lot of pressure right now. I ain't saying that's an excuse, but golly, he gotta go through a lot right now and still try to stay focused.
But no, Ty, I agree. Ty, I agree 100%. It's not an excuse. It's just think about this. Tiger Woods was the best golfer ever in the world. And what happened? He went through a bad divorce. A bad marriage can ruin an athlete. A bad marriage can ruin any man. You know, it's just
No. See, Tiger Woods different. He had to let his porn stop.
He been cheating though.
But they was in on that stuff together though. A lot of that ambient.
No, I'm just
sex.
saying he had to let him go, and that hurt his soul, and he ain't been right since.
Yeah.
Now he just got him back. He just started playing good again.
Okay, now Rick,
He
so
just came
does
back.
Atlanta go against who now?
Carolina.
Carolina?
Yeah, I think Carolina. Look, they turned it into
Yeah,
a pumpkin
Carolina
at
winning
midnight.
that.
Nah, I'm going with Atlanta, bro. Listen, Carolina's turned it into a pumpkin. They took advantage of a Tom Brady who was on rebound. He's feeling bad about himself. I'm sorry. I am taking the Falcons.
Well, Atlanta sucks.
Atlanta could possibly pull it out.
All right. Is that your official pick, Parker? Are you taking Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta, yeah.
All right, and Ty is taking Carolina. Wow, Ty, boy, he's standing. This brother Ty. All right, next we have Chicago and Dallas. We'll save that towards the end because we like to go. You know, we'll save the Buffalo games, the Philly games, and the Dallas games towards the end because those are our said teams. So that's what we'll do here. So you got Miami at Detroit, where Tua is supposedly gonna play. You're gonna let this guy whose brains were scrambled like eggs play, bro?
He played last week
Man,
and won.
I'm taking Miami in that game.
Yeah, but he
Detroit has
played.
not
But
shown me
he
anything.
played the Steelers though. The Steelers, man, they don't know nothing. They're shot right
Then
now.
the Steelers get a good win off somebody.
Probably Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. Those are the guys struggling dudes. One of those guys. Tom Brady's and Aaron Rodgers. They down bad right now. These brothers.
They got one off the Seahawks, and they got one off. Tom Brady.
Yeah, they got with Tom Brady. Yep.
It should be an unanimous pick right there. I'm gonna take the Dolphins over the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions.
Wow.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm sorry. They had a heartbreaker against Dallas. They started fumbling the ball. The Dallas defense ain't nothing to F with, man. You see that? I mean, not everybody can understand that.
Okay, let's not get to Dallas now. I got some.
We're not there yet. I just want to make sure you two jabronis are taking Miami, right?
Yep.
Oh man. All right, so the two of y'all taking. All right, cool. All right, I'll take two. So next we got Arizona at Minnesota. Actually, record-wise, this is a good matchup because they're trying to.
I'll favor Minnesota in this game.
Yeah, Minnesota's
much better. They got better talent offensively,
and they're a good home team too. So I'm taking Minnesota. So we all taking Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we all take it. Wow, that's the first pick we all agreed on. We all taking Minnesota. I'll be damned. That is funny right here. So next you got the Raiders at the Saints. Woo! The Saints got beat by the Cardinals last week. I mean, I think they had a whole bunch of interception returns. Some weird shit went down in 5 minutes, bro. They returned mad interceptions returns. That was crazy. And then the Raiders, they actually beat the Texans. And I picked that game last week. Ty didn't. Ty went against the Raiders, who might be my future team if Magic Johnson decides to buy into them. Just throw your little nugget there.
Man, there was two terrible teams. You had to choose one. It's okay.
I'll
Well,
pick the Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders. I'm taking Raiders too, Parker. I'm taking the Raiders. Who you taking, Ty?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to go with them too.
Oh, we all agree on the freaking Raiders, man. Look at this, boy. Things are tightening up around here. Now,
that's because I don't believe in the Saints.
But speaking of believing in, if one thing I believe in is Bill Belichick. He is not going to go down again like he went last week. So the next game up we have, big segue into this, is the Patriots are going to MetLife Stadium to play the Jets. Division game, rivalry. There might be a quarterback controversy in New England. My goodness. I'm sorry. My Uncle Kenny, rest in peace. He is a Jet fan, but I am taking the Patriots in this game. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm taking the Jets. The Jets, to me, has been more impressive than the Patriots this year, right?
I'm definitely going with the Jets.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on. Y'all taking the Jets?
Well,
Yep.
I'm saying, who's been more impressive this year, the Jets or the Patriots?
Oh, man, listen. Who's been more impressive the last, 3 minutes? The
I
Devil?
mean, that's not the question. We're talking about today.
All right, well.
This football season. So that's the question.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Y'all can have them. I'm taking the Patriots. You two jabronis took the damn Jets. Remember that. Remember that now when Belichick says, nah, we ain't doing this.
Even if the Jets lose, they still have a better record than the Patriots. If they
That's
lose,
cool.
they still have a better
I'm
record
telling
than-
you, New England's going stomping in their big black boots. They're going to rectify that farce.
Here's the thing, though, right?
You said the same thing about wait, nah. Yeah, you said
Here's
that
the thing,
last
though.
time and
The
they
Jets have
lost.
confidence,
Yeah,
though. They believe in themselves and stuff.
And
right?
shout out to Ty in the chat. She is also taking the Patriots over the Jets. And she knows football. You know.
Nah, she's still holding on to that Tom Brady era. It's over. That's
man.
over with. That
Yeah,
Tom Brady
okay, what's
era
the
over
next
with.
game?
All right, the next game we have is Pittsburgh. Oh, no. We're going to skip over that. We're going Tennessee at Houston. Now, is this the bumbo?
Tennessee.
This dude said, he said Tennessee with the quickness. You know what? I'm going to have to take Tennessee too, Parker. I'm with you on that.
I said, really, they rebounded well from that ass from the
Same
Bills
thing for
put
me.
on them.
So we all taking Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now, this game's a stinker. You got the Commanders fresh off their upset of the green trash Packers.
I'm considered as an upset. Green Bay has been playing good this year.
Yeah, no, but they ain't supposed to be. The Aaron Rodgers supposed to be the best. He ain't supposed to be losing to them. That's an upset against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are given 4.5 at that. They're at home. They should be. Looks like the bookies are not impressed by the Commanders' win. They're saying that Green Bay is still trash. I got to take the Colts on this one.
Maybe I probably lean towards the Colts though, because I look at what was that? Matt Ryan is the quarterback. He's one of the top lead in passing
I thought
yards.
they
So,
benched him.
Yeah, they benched
I
him.
thought they
They benched him.
I thought they.
Yeah, they benched him. They're talking
I'm going
about
with
putting
the
a new
Commanders.
quarterback in.
I'm going with the Commanders, man.
Oh, wow. Ty, that NFC East bond. Ty is going with the
I'm
Commanders.
saying I can see the Commanders winning that game, but I'll lean towards the Colts, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts, too. So, you know, Ty going with the Commanders. Me and Parker going with the Colts, man. You know, me and Parker usually don't agree on anything. But I tell you what, I don't trust those Commanders, man. Aaron Rodgers is straight trash. I don't know what's going on there. Then we got another game here. You know, to me, both two underachieving teams. They were both in the NFC championship game last year. You know, I think that they should both be doing a little better. I don't care who the quarterback is. You know, Jimmy G's back in the helm. You know, Rams brought back pretty much everybody. And you have the 49ers against the Rams. Rams are home. For the gambler's sake, the Rams are plus 2.5. I like the 49ers this game.
I'll go with the Rams. Division games are always tough. Division games are usually 50-50 games, though, really. So,
I'm going Rams too.
All right. So you two guys are going.
Wait a minute. Didn't the 49ers just get the Panthers running back, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, I switched. I'm going with him. I'm going with the 49ers.
Rams, I think the Rams. Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna be a tough game. It's a division game, you know. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Now, here I have special rooting interest in this next game. It is the New York Giants traveling all the way west to play Seattle. The new Vamp, Gino. Oh, man, he's taking a Giant. Ty already mad. Ty said Giants off the Giants. He didn't let me finish. He said Giants. Parker, who do you say?
No,
Giants.
he said Giants too.
Oh,
Don't get me
my
wrong.
God.
I like Gino.
Once
Don't
again, you
get
got a
me
team
wrong.
that you know struggled last year, is not really struggling this year, has confidence and stuff, and that can take you a long way. And they believe in themselves. That can take you a long way. Giants can be dangerous if they, you know, they can be dangerous though. I'm telling you, so don't sleep on the G-man. They can be dangerous.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like Geno Smith, man. I want him to win, but I just don't know. They've been playing too good, so I'm gonna have to go with the Giants.
So you know what,
But if the
Ty?
Seahawks win, I'll be happy.
that fits into the old saying: everybody that wants you to win isn't rooting for you, or everybody that's on your team isn't rooting for you to win. You want Geno to win, but you're picking the Giants. No.
Yeah, I used to like Geno as a quarterback. I just feel like he ain't go to the right team. Now look at him on the right team, and now he winning.
Well, hey,
So,
I'm the only outlier here. I'll take Seattle. All right, we're gonna go with the Monday night game before we get into the Buffalo Green Bay game. We'll do that first because it's a heavy spread on that. You got Cincinnati at Cleveland. Well, I'm taking Cincinnati. There's no really backstories here. Buddy's not playing yet. There's more allegations from a couple weeks ago.
what happened? What happened last week with your doo-doo Browns?
Oh,
You ain't gonna try to skip over that.
Listen, all Browns aren't good Browns. Okay, we have outliers like Bobby. He has his issues. You know what I'm saying? We have some Browns who, well, they don't listen to the head Brown, Big Rick, my father. See, he's the leader of the Browns. But everybody that don't listen to him, well, they fall by the wayside sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta let them live. Yeah, you gotta. I did try to pass over that. But yeah, I did pick Cleveland last week. But look who they were playing though. I thought, God, all right, I was wrong. I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. All right, that's what it is.
Went out the mic.
I was wrong. All right, I'm
Now
not.
for this week, I mean,
I'm not.
I'm taking Cincy, the defending AFC champion.
Facts.
Cleveland.
That the Dallas Cowboys did beat, by the way. We beat both Super Bowl contenders this year.
Oh,
Cowboys.
you beat Cincy, right?
Mm-hmm. We beat them.
And who else?
We about to beat the Rams when we play them.
Well, I don't know if they're Super Bowl contenders this year right now, but hey, go on. They're defending champs. I give you that. And the Bills also beat them too. So
Oh, good. All right, let's get a pick here. Are we all taking Cincinnati? Is anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all taking Cincinnati.
Hell no, I'm going with the doo-doo Browns.
Oh, this dude.
man.
Oh.
We're gonna get us a Browns win this week.
Oh man. Oh well.
Okay.
All right, that segue into this game. You got the Green Bay Packers.
Man, you already know winning this. Don't even ask that question.
Plus 10.5
let me take
against
one of this
the
one.
Buffalo Bills. What you got
I'll
for me,
take one of
Parker?
this.
What you got?
Well, like on paper, the Bills should win this game, though, right?
Are they going to win by 11 points, though, as the spread
Yeah,
indicates?
Yeah, I can see, like, I don't know how good the Green Bay defense has been this year, but the Bills should have fairly easy time, right? Because I can say the Chiefs is better than Green Bay, so it should go out there and win this game. As long as they just go ahead and take care of business, they are the better team. I believe right now, my opinion, right, that Josh Allen is better than Aaron Rodgers right now.
So
That's my opinion.
So you expected Aaron Rodgers to lose 4 games in a row? That'd be
Yeah,
4
he gets tougher competition though, and he don't have probably the same weapons that he did. Some guys may not be playing though. See, remember one of the best receivers in the league is not on his team no more.
Mm-hmm.
That's fact.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, shout out to Big Money. Big Money in the chat. My man, Big
Oh,
Money.
what's up, Big Money?
Big Money. Big Money come in talking that bear stuff.
Oh, Big I don't know they're going all the way, but hey, I can't say they're not though. Because remember, the Giants was 9-7 as a wild card, went on all the way to win. So who knows?
Oh, man, Big Money.
Those are the facts.
Big Money come through talking that Chicago, nigga. And then post up somewhere, roasted marshmallows. They finna take that L today, but we'll get to that in a minute. Well, listen, I got to take Green Bay. Not because I don't think Buffalo can beat them. I just find it hard to believe that if Aaron Rodgers is as good as everybody claims he is, he shouldn't be losing 4 games in a row. I'm sorry.
Not him losing 4
He
games
can't.
in a row. It's a team game though.
You got to find a way to win.
It's like I said, it's a team game.
I
Offense,
understand that.
defense, special teams.
Say this nigga need to throw for 400 yards then, bro. I don't want to hear it.
That's not. He don't need to put 400 yards just to win. Come on,
Nah,
now.
bro. Listen, I'm sorry. You cannot be saying that this dude's better than Tom Brady when Tom's got all the rings and they're telling he's the best thrower of football.
Brady also
He's
has
saying,
great
oh,
defense on the teams too.
Hey, bro, just listen. Some teams
Tom
have.
Brady also had a better coach to build his team.
Yeah, he did. Everybody knows that. If anybody, Bill Belichick got 8 Super Bowl rings. Please, enough said. Done. But listen, I gotta take Green Bay. I take Green Bay because listen, man. Eventually, the odds catch up to you. You can't lose 4 in a row. If I tell you this though,
Yeah, they playing Buffalo.
I don't care if they was playing Jesus. They gotta get a W.
It doesn't work like that.
Listen,
It depends who you playing week to week, though. Really,
I know. Look,
matchups,
but there's a
all
method
that.
to my madness, though. See, this is for me because I can't wait to get Aaron Rodgers out of this one of the great quarterbacks conversation. I can't wait to get him out of there because I think he's overrated.
There's no debating that.
I think he's overrated. So anyway, I'm taking Green Bay. If Aaron Rodgers loses this game, I don't want to hear any more comparisons. Him to Brady, him to Favre. That dude is. Let's see. You know who Aaron Rodgers is? If he loses this game. He's buddy.
Okay.
He's
Hold
buddy
on,
that
hold on. You gonna
was
stop this
quarterback in
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Give Aaron Rodgers the team Tom Brady got with all them receivers right now. I bet you he be throwing the ball.
I ain't trying to.
I bet you he be throwing the ball.
Here's the thing, though. Aaron Rodgers, he has won the Super Bowl. He has won.
One.
So he is a great quarterback. He's been great in his career. So whatever personal issue we call comparing to Tom Brady, regardless of that, he has been great in his career. He won the Super Bowl. So he is a great quarterback.
If he
will
does
go
it,
down as a Hall of Famer.
He will, of
He's all over
course.
with.
Yeah, look, if he don't win today, he's Trent Dilfer.
It doesn't matter. He going against Buffalo.
I don't.
He's not projected to win.
Man, listen, you heard what I
If
said.
you want to say, losing to the Jets, how he lost, fine. We're talking about Buffalo, who's favorite probably to go to the Super Bowl. So, come on.
So, Ty, you taking Buffalo too?
Nope, I'm gonna take Green Bay. Just cause. Damn, my man.
That's fine. I ain't tripping over that.
All
But
right.
anyway, I think Mahomes and Allen better than Aaron Rodgers, by the way.
Oh, here you go. Talking shit. Next game we have is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Pittsburgh is giving. Philadelphia is giving 10.5. Whoa, they're talking about Pittsburgh is going to get blitzed by these dudes. I think Mike Tomlin is too good of a head coach, especially defensively, to let somebody embarrass him like that.
Tomlin can't cover nobody.
Bro, I'm picking Pittsburgh for the W. The upset. The undefeated Eagles are going down. And if you think I'm lying, I put $10 on FanDuel for these. I took the damn Steelers and the under. They are going into Philadelphia. They're gonna rule the state of Pennsylvania after today. Trust me.
Actually, it won't.
Nigga, the Phillies went down last night against the Astros. Then finally, the city of Philadelphia, the state of Pennsylvania, is falling. Except for Pittsburgh this week.
Didn't they win the first game?
I don't want to talk about that. Why you gotta bring up old shit? I'm just saying. But that was 48 hours
Here's
ago.
the thing, though, right? I'm gonna say this, Rick. I expect Philly to win this game, right? Because I believe they're a better team than the Steelers right now. Present, right?
I believe the Buffalo Bills.
I think the Eagles, to me, by none, is the best team in NFC East.
I believe the Buffalo Bills that lost the Super Bowl to the Giants was a better team. The better team don't always win. They don't. You get to 4 straight Super Bowls, you were the better team. I'm sorry. This is just what you are. They were the better team. But they didn't win.
No, they didn't win off of a guy missing a field goal. That's how they lost.
Yeah.
That's how they lost.
Bro, that field goal goes in. Think about the things that are different. Belichick probably gets a head coaching job for the Giants sooner. Buffalo is, all their guys probably get poached through free agency because once you win the title, they take all your players and shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, so many things that might have happened. Yeah, well, the Cowboys, they were...
Not the first time they won it.
Well, yeah, they had all them damn... Bro, look who we had on that team. You can't build teams like that no more because there's a salary cap now. Like, the Cowboys had, like, a crazy team. Like, you don't see dynasties like that no more. Even the Patriot dynasties, it always came down to some kind of fuckery. A tuck rule, deflating footballs, taping practices. Like, dude was just... he did, whatever he could. I know Ty's taking Philly. Parker, you taking
it? I mean, I would take Philly, too. That's what I'm going with. Now, I think your reason for taking the Steelers is because you're disdain for the Eagles, though, Rick.
Not really.
Yes.
It's the
Yes,
fact.
it is.
Listen, I got a black head coach who's fighting for his life
Mm-hmm.
on the other sideline, and Mike Tomlin. I need Mike Tomlin to get a W. And I also need the Eagles to take a L. So, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, okay.
Both things can be true.
So why didn't you root for the Giants then?
Oh, because y'all had some money in that game. You know.
See? You're biased.
Hey, that's
Oh,
not
boy.
biased. Hey,
We're biased.
the Brown College Fund depends on this win today, okay? I need to send these 3 black boys to college. I need a W.
I
Or,
don't know why you picked against the Eagles then.
man, look. You guys
Oh, man.
beat a backup quarterback, and you're out here pissing at the urinal with your pants down to your ankles. You're going to get yours. You're going to
Ricky,
get
bro, we
yours.
beat everybody. We just ain't beat
Oh
one
my
team.
God, bro! Ah! I can't wait. I can't. You know what? If the Eagles lose, I'm going live at 4:05. I'm
You can
going
go
live.
live, Ricky.
I'm going live
We
at
still-
4:05. Them
we still-
sorry Eagles. The Eagles.
We
Listen,
still gonna be number one in
No,
the
they-
division. We're the Cowboys.
bro. We're number 3.
What's the next
No, we're number
game?
2. Actually, we're number 2. Actually, we're number.
No, y'all got 2 losses, don't y'all?
Oh shit! But we're really technically we're a
All
half.
right, big money.
Y'all
Appreciate it.
beat 3.
We're a half a game. We're a half a game head of Giants, and we beat them head to head. But listen, the Giants are getting theirs today. Seattle finna get that W. We'll be back in second place. Now, the game of the week, the team of the century, America's team, the most valuable team in sports, the Dallas effing Cowboys. Right?
The Bears about to beat y'all ass.
Oh, you don't
Game of the
believe
week.
that? Big Money. Shout out to my man Big Money, you my bro. But Dallas Cowboy defense is going to knock your quarterback what we call the fuck out. You know, get your back up ready. That Cowboys pass rush is an absolute beast. You know it's the beast. Cowboys have the best pass rushing defense in the NFL. They get great takeaways. They got Diggs back there. He intercepts anything. You can't tell me that the Bears are going to win this game. That little stuff that happened to Belichick, that was a method to his madness. He wanted to start a quarterback controversy, so now he can go to ownership and say, hey, I need to get Lamar Jackson. Or, hey, I need to bring Tom Brady back. Or, hey, I need to bring Garoppolo back. He did that on purpose. They don't want to pay Mac Jones. You got to pay Mac Jones after this year if he does well. There's a method to Bill Belichick, but you know he shops in the no-frills aisle. He ain't never paying top dollar. I guarantee you right now, Tom Brady being divorced, going through what he's going through in Tampa, that if Belichick be like, look, Tom, why don't you come back home? I can't handle this Mac Jones dude. He makes me sick. I guarantee you he comes back home. Tom will come back home. He will. He got nowhere else to go. Tampa don't want him no more.
Tom got to fix his marriage. He ain't coming back.
Tom's marriage is over. They filed divorce after 13 years. Done. It's over.
Okay, it's supposed to be the Cowboys and the Bears game.
Yeah,
right?
the Cowboys winning. Come on now. If y'all any of y'all pick the Bears, y'all tripping. The
Bears.
Cowboys are given
Bears.
9.5. All right, so Ty's taking the Bears. All
The
right.
Bears.
All right, motherfucker. All right.
I don't know. Listen, man. Y'all was in a little tight game before y'all pulled away against the Lions.
Yeah, we had a quarterback who
kinda
hadn't
like-
thrown a football in 6 weeks. Of course he's gonna look like that.
And that's why the Bears gonna win.
Nah, he threw a ball last week, so he's gonna be good.
I don't know. Like,
Do you
Cowboys
think-
should win this game.
How
but
can the
I wouldn't
Bears-
be surprised they lost, though. I don't know how really are the Cowboys. Who knows?
Oh, here go this,
Know what I'm saying?
this brother here.
Right?
See y'all discounting the Bears after they came off that impressive win Monday, and now they all up and ready. And once they beat them, if the Cowboys get beat by the Bears, Ricky Brown,
And
it's
also
over.
more
If
about
the
the
Cowboys
Cowboys
get
getting
beat
beat
by the
by the
Bears, the NFL show on Sunday is canceled. We are done. We got
And I'm
Cancel the
if
show.
Ricky Brown don't do a show, I'm gonna go live.
You know what?
Yo!
Hey, if the Cowboys
Everybody else,
lose to
Ricky
the Bears, that just shows me this: that the Cowboys is overrated, and they stand, is misleading though.
If the
That's what I'm telling
Cowboys
you.
lose to the Bears and this Magic Johnson thing is really going down with the Raiders, I will be a Raiders fan. Simple as that.
Y'all here live, everybody here.
Yeah.
Trey.
That's right. I go where Magic go. Listen, it was hard for me to choose against the Braves and the Dodgers because Magic owned part of the Dodgers and my Atlanta Braves playing them. I'm like, Eventually, I said, you know what? Atlanta, we need to win. We haven't won in 20-something years, but, Magic, I'm sorry, bro. The Lakers just won a chip, a couple years ago, so you got a ring for that. You brought LeBron to L.A., so let the defense rest. But, if Magic is buying into the Raiders, I can't root against them. I can't root against Magic Johnson. Never will. So, as we go over our picks for this week 8 of the National Football League, I'm going to recap this. Ty and I took Jacksonville over Denver. Parker was the one that took Denver. Against Carolina against Atlanta. Parker and I took Atlanta. Ty took Carolina. And the Cowboys versus the Bears, I'm the only one that took the Cowboys. Well, Parker took the Cowboys too, I think, right? Didn't you take the Cowboys, Parker?
Yeah, Cowboys. You have to see Cowboys winning that.
Yeah, Ty took the Bears. And Miami versus Detroit, we all took Detroit, it looks like.
No, I'll pick Miami.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, this is a T. This is a T over here. My bad. Yep, Ty took Detroit. And the Minnesota game, we all took Minnesota against Arizona. We all took Las Vegas against New Orleans. I took New England. I think you two guys took the Jets.
Yep,
you two guys took the Jets. Actually, you know what it was? You two guys took Miami. My bad. Yeah, Parker and Ty took Miami. My bad. Yeah, Parker and Ty took Miami. You two guys also took the Jets. You two guys also took the Eagles. We all took Tennessee at Houston. Ty was the only one that took the Commanders against the Colts. I took San Francisco. Ty took San Francisco. Parker took the Rams. I'm the only one that took Seattle, while you two jabronis took the Giants. I took Green Bay. Ty took Green Bay. And Parker took Buffalo because that is his team. And Ty is taking the Browns this week. Didn't want nothing to do with them last week. And Parker and I are taking Cincinnati. So those are our picks for the Week 8 in the National Football League. So, where we gonna finish this show at? Where we gonna go? We gonna go into that Anderson Silva debacle last night? I mean, Jake Paul keeps fighting all these cream puffs.
I just want to say this, Rick. We got the Cowboys in 2023. I'm looking at the opponents. So we got the actually the NFC East and for next year's season.
You know what, Parker? I'm glad you mentioned that. I think we should take a trip to Buffalo, Parker, you and I, to go see the Cowboys versus the Bills. What do you say, Parker?
Hold up.
We should take that road trip.
Oh, that actually be my first. I'm thinking about that. That would be my actual first, Bills game.
Yeah. So I think it's a fun experience. Now, the only thing I'm going to tell you, when you go to these live games, there's no commentating. So basically, you're going off of like fan reaction, referee reaction, that kind of stuff. So it's a little weird. Same thing when you go see wrestling live. Like there's no commentators or anything. And it's like you just going with crowd
I've seen a basketball game live before though.
Yeah, they're a little weird that way because obviously watching on TV is a better sound experience, gets you more intuitive with the analysis and stuff. But when you go live, just the experience of being in a home stadium or freaking field or whatever, that feels different. But I think we should make that trip next year. I think because I know Ty's down to go see. Listen. I ain't going to Philadelphia wearing Cowboys merchandise, right?
I wouldn't even let you go there.
Because I can't bring my gun across state lines because these Eagle fans
gonna be on worlds.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I can't be holding down there. The last Cowboy Eagle game I went to, I think it was like 5 years ago. And man, it is survival of the fittest and strongest out there in the Philadelphia, bro. They ain't playing out there, bro. When the Cowboy fans was walking through the gate, they throw all kind of trash and shit at you. Beers, bottles, like, yo, these motherfuckers don't care, bro. Them Eagle fans, they threw ice balls at Santa Claus. Like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. If I'm going there, I gotta have some protection. I gotta roll. If I'm going there, I gotta go there with like Mike Tyson, couple of MMA fighters, and like a police force, because I'm too pretty to be getting hit. But anyway, so now before we end the show, anything you want to talk about, Parker? A preview for the arcade on Monday, Ty? Anything you guys want to talk about?
Okay, go ahead, Ty. Let Ty go first.
Ty trying to
We
get
didn't even
his
talk
in.
about. Did we talk about that Bayonetta thing that went on with Nintendo and the voice actor?
Oh, the girl that lied about how much money she was gonna get when the money that she man, she tried to. And then here's where that's messed up. She is telling people, well, she telling well, the arcade is that's tomorrow night.
Yeah,
the arcade, yeah. And what happened is she's telling people to boycott a game because she's not in it. Yet she lied about how much they were going to pay her. Do you know they was going to pay her in almost like 6 figures if she hit the bonuses?
Wow.
Yeah, if she hit the bonuses, she was going to get about $100,000 because that $4,000 they said was going to pay her, that was per session. Like, she was tripping, bro. She was lying. She got caught out in the lie.
There was 8 sessions, right?
Yeah.
I think they said 6 to 8 sessions for $4,000.
For $4,000, and she get a kickback from the sales of the game as well. And so they said that the contract, even if the game did okay, like let's say if the game sold, and you know how Nintendo games sell, right? Let's not front here. We know what Nintendo does when it comes to selling that damn software. Nobody does it better than Nintendo. So I'll just go and say they only gonna sell 10 million. Well, you know that's a lie because the Switch engagement is a way lot better than freaking 10%.
A lot of third-party games don't really take off crazy. Not all the time.
That one does. For the Switch.
Bayonetta, how much Bayonetta actually sold though? How much
part
Bayonetta
2? Let's see.
I don't know, but the Metacritic for the game is 89. So
yeah, it always had decent Metacritic though, but like the games that I've seen probably so good was like Splatoon though. Outside of Mario and Zelda, the Mario Karts and stuff. We already know what Pokemon do, so I don't have to bring that up. But that'd be a good topic to talk about for the show. I'm gonna talk about Microsoft probably doing something good with the Series S, the holiday season of Black Friday with the Modern Warfare 2 be a bundle with the Series S.
Yeah, I think that's a big W. I also think a topic that we can talk about as well on tomorrow is going to be that Game Pass is growing, but it's not growing at the pace that Microsoft wanted it to. I think Microsoft I think they're getting a little greedy. Like everybody knows Game Pass has grown 7 million subs year over year. But Microsoft wanted like 15 million subs this year. Like, if you crunch the numbers with Game Pass, it went from 25 million that was announced in January to currently, after they list those numbers, you would think it's about 32 million subscribers, which is excellent for a growing platform. But they wanted it to be at like 40 million. And I think the reason they wanted it to be at like 40 million or so is so they can add that price hike. And put it this way. I think the number that they're looking for will be reached once the Activision deal is official. Because nobody's going to, think about it, when you have all of that Activision content in there, then it's more people will subscribe. But, let me tell you this though, the subscription services in Game Pass, I don't think they're going to grow on a console as much. It's going to grow on PC. Because the
saying like the Warcrafts and stuff, the Overwatch.
Yes, that's
Overwatch 2 is free to play though.
Free to play.
But like I'm saying, and plus, the COD won't really be like Game Pass with the deal Sony has signed with Activision. I didn't even know about that till later.
Well, the new one, the new COD that comes out in.
That's the one that they playing now though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, exactly. Well, let me finish.
Yeah.
The 2024 COD that comes out, the next new one, can only go in Game Pass if Microsoft decides to give Sony their money back. Which will be interesting to see if they happen.
Yeah, they work out that deal first where anything can happen,
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if... but I think that Sony would want their money back. Because think about this. Why would Sony want the marketing deals for a game that Xbox owns anyway? They'd probably be like, what's the point of
it
us
doesn't
having
matter, though. Let me tell you why it doesn't matter. Perception can become reality, though, right? Even though Microsoft might own that, but if you see marketing on Sony... See what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But think about this, though. You can go around them. Let's say if you play the game in Game Pass, or you have extra perks from not this one that just came out, because this one that just came out, they
could be in Game Pass though.
They could put
that's the thing though. Like, I mean, like a deal will have to be honored. Well, Sony doesn't want to take the money. You should say now that could lead to just more litigation and stuff.
It could. Well, listen, I find it hard to believe a company would not want their $300 million back. If
that's what they gave them. I don't know how much they
It
actually
was,
gave
it
him.
was
though.
300 million. And what it is the contract is with Sony. Here's what Sony does. You got to be careful here. So Activision charged Sony $300 million for the marketing rights. But then what Sony does is they also put another $300 million into the market. They match you almost dollar for dollar. That's the deal that they do when they market deals. So Sony is saying, look, we can save almost $1 billion, $600 million if we let them give us our money back or we don't take the deal. I don't think they want to. Why would they market it themselves and have the market?
Here's what happens, though, right? Now, meaning that he paid $300 million for Microsoft to get out of that deal. I mean, so the price might go higher. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all that stuff's already in contract because in the contract that I read, it was that the person who has the marketing rights are Sony and the owner of the property. Microsoft would then be the said owner of the property. So they can technically market it as well because they would own the property. But when Phil Spencer was talking about honoring deals, he was talking about the deal to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. I don't believe it was the deal talking about you can't put it in the game.
We don't actually know, though, right?
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, one can only guess because when he said the deal, here's why I say that. Hold on, here's why I say that. Because what Jim Ryan is trying to do is get an extended 3 years. Well, he offered him 3 more years for it to stay on the Sony platform, but that's just to keep it on the platform. That's why I don't think it includes the Game Pass and an exclusive marketing deal. I think the marketing deal rights automatically go back to the owner if he wanted. If you own it's just like I said before. And again, I use this analogy and you didn't like it, and after that I'll let you go. If I buy a house, an apartment building, and the old tenants are there, I don't have to keep those tenants. You signed the lease with the former owner. Now, that's almost like when you have a first right of refusal. Like if Sony was to sell to Apple, now that they sold to Apple, they would lose the Spider-Man rights. They would go right back to Disney because they sold the company. So if I'm a landlord and I buy a 3-family house and all the people that had leases with me, those leases are null and void now. They're not mine. I'm the new owner. So now you have to come to a agreement on if you're going to stay here, what price, whatever you believe is fair. That's where you have to negotiate. And that's where that whole marketing rights thing is like that. Is because somebody
I don't know, but you. Rick.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm listening.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. That could just lead to more litigation, though, as far as because Sony gave $300 million. Hey, if Microsoft don't want to be like in that deal no more, right? I'm with them for that, whatever, right? Because now Microsoft becomes the parent company of Activision Blizzard now once they're acquired. Mm-hmm. So that deal will still be like pending because now they're the parent company now. See what I'm saying? Of Activision and Blizzard. So that could lead to more litigation where you can market something, but the deal with Sony have Activision specific, but not having COD and Game Pass. So now depends how much it had to be a certain buyout, whatever the case may be. They would have to negotiate that and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of red tape after the first layer of red tape, and then the second layer of red tape. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to cover. And what I want to do is I really want us to dive deep into the would've, should've, could've of this on the arcade tomorrow. Because I think it's very interesting on the way this is going to go as far as how Game Pass is growing. And some things that I thought one of the consent decrees of the deal was going to be that Microsoft would agree not to raise the price of Game Pass. And obviously we can see now that doesn't look like that is what's going to be in the consent decree, at least from the FTC, because the FTC already told Microsoft what they wanted from the deal. They already told them. And I think you hear that when they keep saying, we want to keep this on PlayStation. We want to keep this on, we want to put it on Nintendo. So that already lets me know that's one of the consent decrees is going to be.
Okay, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, that they agree to keep it on PlayStation. And they said they're going to keep it on PlayStation and they're going to treat it like Minecraft. When they say that, though, I honestly believe he is talking about Warzone. I do not think he's talking about regular Call of Duty. He's not
Facts.
talking. He's talking about Warzone because
He's not on Nintendo though.
yeah, I know, but
Warzone.
they can play it from the cloud. They're gonna be able to play it from the cloud. Think about this, Ty, and I'm glad you responded to that because the way that they're talking, they're saying that it wouldn't be profitable or wouldn't make money sense if we took Call of Duty off of PlayStation. Warzone, if I'm not mistaken, makes more money than a regular COD when you're playing. That's the one that makes the money. So they're not gonna take Warzone, but they are going to take the regular Call of Duty with the campaign and the multiplayer. They're gonna take that off. But they're going to keep Warzone on it because every time he's talking profitability, we can't do it. But if Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile make more money than the regular COD that comes out every other year, that's the one they're talking about. They're not talking about the freaking Warzone. Why? That's everywhere. You're gonna be able to play Warzone on your damn Samsung TVs. You know that's what they're gonna do. But watch, you'll see.
Here's the thing though, like when a service-based game, look at how much service-based games make on PC though. You look at them, right?
Yeah, but that's exactly why they wouldn't take Destiny
matter.
off of Xbox because it's one of those service games that has to make money. You can compare Call of Duty Warzone to Destiny. That's what you would compare it to, and that's the one. That's the one they're going to keep.
Fortnite more than Destiny.
Well, I mean, if you're going, apples to
How
apples,
they make
yeah.
money and stuff, like so. Yeah, that'd be more comparable.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it is, bro.
You know what they gonna do to make money since if they don't put the main line on there, they just gonna make a package where you could just buy the guns from that game, be like $40, $50.
Absolutely.
And put it in there.
Yep, that's how they're gonna do it, bro, man. Because you already see it, and I don't want to get too deep into it because I got 2 minutes and I gotta get ready to leave for church. But there's a reason why you see how PlayStation now is saying, hey, look, if you play on PlayStation, you get different XP than you would on play Xbox or PC. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Like, listen, I gotta give it to Sony, yo. They're not going quietly, bro. They're not going quiet. Like, they're like, yo, listen, we gotta figure the same way that they're being creative with the XP. If you play it, if you don't play crossplay, is the same way they can be creative and make another game. Stop relying on Call of Duty. Stop crying about not having Call of Duty.
Right. It was genius of Sony to get that deal with Activision and not putting the Call of Duty in Game Pass. That was genius right there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they did that. They had to do that because if that was the case, Microsoft got that bank where they could put everything in there.
Sony covered their tracks though, because you never know when like a type of deal could go down, whatever, and they cover their tracks and stuff. Right?
Yeah, I mean, but that's what they're good business.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I love this new regime of Sony. The business aspect, what they do, right?
Well, it's not really consumer friendly, but I see what you're saying.
Just saying, man. Business, you don't necessarily have to be friendly with the consumer, but as long as you put out a product your consumers will enjoy and consume.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
This is the preview of what we're going to be going through in about 24 hours from now in the arcade. Shout out to Ty for coming through. Parker, I appreciate it, Parker. Parker, can you come through next Sunday morning too? We want to be consistent here with our NFL weeks. And then, yeah, we need you. We need you here every Sunday morning. I guess after the NFL season, we'll figure out whatever the sport we want to do. Is it going to be basketball? Whatever we going to. I mean, the NBA.
The boxing, yeah, I ain't get to watch that fight, but I see here it dropped him in A. I think that was good for Paul though, right?
Yeah, it was. But
right?
when is Paul gonna?
Confidence.
But when is Paul gonna fight a real boxer? Is what we're wondering.
I'm gonna say this though, right? Now we could say that about Paul though, right? But how many of these star boxers, right, that pad their stats against tomato cans and stuff? I know it was Chavez, Hall of Famer box. He did it against taxi drivers. So we gotta keep it real.
Oh, it's all right.
All right.
See?
Well, you're right. So we'll get into a little bit of that.
Before you finish that was a setup. If y'all didn't see that coming, that was a setup. That wasn't about who won that fight. It was about they were trying to get better rights for UFC fighters.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
I
that
also
was
see
about.
Jake Paul probably cross over to MMA though, where Silver would train him and stuff too and stuff.
Nah, he
so,
don't want
yeah.
that smoke. He don't want that smoke in the MMA.
Nah, he can.
Nah, he don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, bro. That dude is a boxer. Stay a boxer. If you're a deer, be a deer. You don't.
No, but it's not true. Though. You can have some boxers that success. Look at fucking Holly Holmes. She was a boxer.
Brock Lesnar. Look at him.
Yeah, he had that one good run, and then he kept getting beat down.
Lisa Shields went over there. She been doing decent over there.
Yeah, but I don't
And
want
like,
her over
MMA,
there. I didn't want her to stay in
she's not
boxing.
UFC, though, but still,
Yeah, I mean,
if you work hard at something, put your time in. Who knows, right? And Silver train him and stuff, so he'll be alright if he decides to do that.
well,
But it was a setup. That was the whole setup to do that.
thank everybody that came through, that watched us rock out. We're going to do this again next Sunday. That's what we do. We're going to be here the whole football season. Parker looks like he's going to be part of the team now. And we're going to keep it going. We'll have the same group of guys here for the arcade tomorrow night. We will get in depth on the coulda, woulda, shouldas of this deal. Game Pass's future, Game Pass subscriber numbers. What can Sony do? God of War is coming out. And
Wait a minute before you stop. If you didn't see, I ain't telling you to go look, but they got the game on YouTube right now.
Oh man,
It's bad. It's bad.
it's bad.
No, them putting the game out is bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, what I will tell y'all, I ain't gonna spoil it, but Kratos versus Thor, woo, boy,
Yeah,
it's worth y'all
must
money.
die though. Ragnarok
It's worth
must
y'all
die.
money. I'm trying to tell you right now, it is worth y'all money. I don't even talk good about PlayStation games. but
We
it's
all
worth
should do
y'all
like
money.
we should all stream that jump all together. Like I think you
Oh.
can have it. Like,
No doubt. Yeah. We definitely gonna do that.
I'm just saying. Damn. Like, I give me another. I have to give me another capture card though. So yeah, I definitely do that.
Parker that sold his capture card.
Yeah, did. Oh man. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for the arcade.